That's a huge, devastating proposition that would have taken us out of this championship.
NASCAR Live presents 2004 Chasing History.
Somebody will look at the yardstick of our history, and 2004 is going to be on there.
Available Monday at MRN.com and wherever you download your podcasts.
NASCAR's next generation of stars drive in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
And here they come. Zane Smith now will try to advance his way to the lead.
Catch the excitement of every race right here.
NASCAR has made it official. Zane Smith is a back-to-back winner at the Daytona International Speedway in the opener.
On the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Hey, William, you want to make another joke about my mom? Yeah, fuck off. Hope you burn in hell. Man, that one just stings, don't it? Yeah. Oh, man, must feel nice to talk about someone's dead parent, huh? Yeah, I bet your family's proud of that. Yeah, fuck off. The fuck out of here.
Throughout the pack in duel number 1 as we get ready now for the command in duel number 2.
Guarantee you, if my mom was here, she'd be bitch slapping your ass so hard you have no clue.
Daytona International Speedway, are you ready to get duel number 2 started? Here to give the command to fire engines from Blue Green Vacations, please welcome Vice President of Sales and Marketing, Nancy Sampson and Leslie Jewell.
Drivers, start your engines!
Start your engines! Shut the fuck up.
Engines come to life, 21 in all. Coming up next, the Blue Green Vacations duel number 2 at Daytona.
At Progressive, we love sports and saving you money, so we bundled them together.
It's 40 love here in the third set. And there's the bell. She's coming off the bench hot, looking for a quick knockdown. But wait, she's driving to the hoop. Oh, down goes the champ. Now that's another double fault. She'll be shooting too. The serve is up. And here comes the left hook. She's bundled her home and auto insurance with Progressive. Swish, ace, savings, TKO.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
This is Steve Post. If you love sprint cars, you'll love Wing Nation. All the latest sprint car news and interviews from the stars of sprint car racing from around the country. Join Ashley Strumming, Aaron Evernham, and me every Tuesday on Motor Racing Networks and Wing Nation's Facebook pages. We go live with the weekend's winners and newsmakers from around the country. You can also find the podcast of all past shows on YouTube or subscribe to the podcast on any of your favorite podcast providers. Wing Nation, all sprint cars, all the time.
12 Fords, 5 Chevrolets, 4 Toyotas getting ready to go. Your starting lineup when we come back from Daytona International Speedway. This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Don't miss a moment of the NASCAR season.
Chastain drove it and never lifted. Put it against the safer barrier all the way around the turn. Passes Denny Hamlin.
Check out the Motor Racing Network's coverage of the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and the NASCAR Cup Series on hundreds of local radio stations around the country. Find your local station by going to MRN.com to catch the excitement of NASCAR on the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
From tickets, parking, and travel, race weekends can be stressful. Let Racing Electronics make communication easy. With a scanner and Easy Talk intercom system rental from Racing Electronics, you can effortlessly talk over the noise of the race. Hear uncensored driver and crew communication from every team in the race or tune into the race broadcast with your favorite MRN announcers. To learn more, visit RacingElectronics.com today.
Here's the starting lineup for Race 2 of the Blue Green Vacations Duel at Daytona. Brought to you by eBay Motors. Bring home the cup with eBay Guaranteed Fit. brakes, headlights, all the parts to fit your vehicle the first time, every time. eBay Motors. ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply. Row 11.
Kaz Grower, Boston, Massachusetts.
Row 10.
DJ McLeod, Wauchula, Florida.
John Hunter Nemechek, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Row 9.
Zane Smith, Huntington Beach, California. Denny Hamlin, Chesterfield, Virginia.
Row 8.
Christopher Bell, Norman, Oklahoma. Justin Haley, Winamac, Indiana.
Row 7.
Bubba Wallace, Concord, North Carolina.
David Reagan, Unadilla, Georgia.
Row 6.
Brad Keselowski, Rochester Hills, Michigan. Josh Berry, Hendersonville, Tennessee.
And now, the top 10 starters. Starting 10.
A.J. Allmendinger, San Jose, California.
Starting 9.
Brian Blaney, Hartford, Ohio.
Starting 8.
Noah Gregson, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Starting 7.
Chase Briscoe, Mitchell, Indiana.
Starting 6th.
Riley Herbst, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Starting 5th.
Harrison Burton, Huntersville, North Carolina.
Starting 4th.
Kyle Busch, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Starting 3rd.
William Byron, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Starting 2nd.
Austin Cindric, Mooresville, North Carolina.
And starting on the pole.
Michael McDowell, Glendale, Arizona.
That's the starting lineup for race 2 of the Blue Green Vacations Duel at Daytona.
And as a reminder, 60 laps, it goes by in a hurry, 150 miles. Blue Green Vacations, Duel number 2.
No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. Come on, don't do this now.
Dave Moody.
About to say, don't be a bitch. Come on. You're gonna work. Come on. Jeez. Sometimes my internet can be a pain in the ass. That's
And vice versa. That's been the case most of the time when we come here. Certainly at this end of the racetrack, duel number 1 was fairly tame. It was too wide. I don't think we saw any 3 wide at all at this end of the racetrack. It got a little crazy at the other end of the house as we got on toward the end. So who knows what we'll see here this afternoon or this evening, Mike Bagley, in duel number 2, but we'll be here to watch it.
Indeed we will. Duel 1, very tame, at least as the Daytona Super Stretch was concerned. We always talk about the draft. Bump drafting is a key. Didn't see anything outrageous, but we did see halfway through the first duel race where we had a couple of drivers flex some muscle and charge their way through the field. We'll look for that as everybody jostles for their piece of real estate and their starting position in the Daytona 500. We'll cover all the action on the backstretch, and then back into turns 3 and 4 the field will go, where Dylan Welch of Carmel, Indiana awaits.
And Mike, the thing that I'm going to kind of be watching is just who from this second duel lineup is going to kind of be the aggressive one. There was a few guys there in that first duel that when they fell back in one particular lane, they were pretty aggressive about doing some side drafting, trying to pull their respective lane back towards the front. Who is going to separate themselves amongst these 21 cars and be the guy that kind of takes matters into his own hands if he has to and moves his line forward? We'll follow all that from high above turn 4 at the exit of the raceway here at the Sunoco Tower.
As they make their way through the pace and parade laps, we check back in on the pit lane before the drop of the green flag. Steve Post.
Alex, you've been in the garage area a long time, as have I and everyone on the MRN crew, and I love these one-off deals like we owe with David Reagan. David is qualified for the Daytona 500 in a third Roush Fenway Keselowski car, but what I love about it is some of the cast of characters working on the car. Crew Chief Derek Finley, 216 starts as a crew chief. He's been over in the operations department for Brad. He's one of Brad's right-hand men. Moved to the competition department, and Brad said, I want you to go pit the car for the Daytona 500. Derek fought him a little bit on it, but decided to do it. Derek's last full season was 2018. He's done a couple of onesies here off, and one of those was in 2020. Him and David Reagan, his same driver, finished 4th here in the Daytona 500. So always good to see Derek Finley in the garage area, and he assured me we won't see him often in the garage area, but he's calling the shots for David Reagan here tonight. Jason Tolley?
One of the things we'll keep an eye on here, what we noticed in the first duel that we had here, was when the manufacturers were trying to pit together, little discombobulated when it came down with the Toyotas and not getting organized the way they needed to. One of the things we checked with the drivers here on this go-around, the communication is going to be imminent here between them, the crew chief, and the spotters of all their manufactured types to try to work together a little bit sooner, to try to work their way to get to the bottom part of the racetrack, to get on and off pit road together and work their way towards the front. Kim Kuhn?
Well, Jason, we have a little bit of a situation down here on my end of pit road. Obviously, we just heard Tyler Reddick take the checkered flag in duel number 1. Well, he was in my section of pit road, and his pit box was set up right where the open cars in my section needed to set their boxes up. So the Front Row Motorsports team of Kaz Gralla and the Live Fast Motorsports team of BJ McLeod, well, the crew took off to victory lane when Tyler Reddick won, leaving the pit box standing there, did not break it down in a timely manner. So the teams of Live Fast and Front Row, those two open cars trying to race their way in, are thrashing down here, trying to get their pit boxes set up, trying to keep themselves calm before they try and make the Daytona 500. It is a frenzy down here on the entry of pit road for these two teams.
And we are ready to go. That was Kim Kuhn, Jason Toy, Steve Post on pit road, Dave Moody, Mike Bagley, Dylan Welch in the turns, Jeff Striegel alongside Alex Hayden and Rusty Wallace. Rusty, 12 Fords of the 21 cars getting ready to go green.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. We got 4 Toyotas in this field. We got 5 Chevrolets and 12 Fords. Like you said, you got to believe that Ford's got a pretty good advantage. They got a lot of good hot rod cars out there. Just numbers get the rest of them. They really do. So there are a lot of people to draft with when it comes to the Fords. So I think we're going to see a complete different race this time than we did in the first one. I was surprised that they ran the whole entire fuel run all the way to lap 40, lap 42 before they pitted. We'll see what happens this time.
We have waved off the start this time by. The lights have come back on the top of the Toyota Camry pace car. So we'll go around at least one more time. Gives us a chance to let you know about something really cool that's going to drop Monday. The Motor Racing Network is bringing you a new podcast series. NASCAR Live presents 2004 Chasing History. 20 years later, we revisit a season that saw Dale Jr. win his first Daytona 500 and Kurt Busch win the first chase for the championship. We spill all the stories that happen on and off the track with the people who made that season what it was. The first episode, again, will be released Monday, February 19th. Subscribe to NASCAR Live wherever you download or listen to your favorite podcasts.
You mentioned revisiting Alex Hayden. Mike Bagley, let's revisit with you duel number 1 and the importance of the draft. I mean, obviously, the draft helped propel, late in the race, Tyler Reddick to the front. The draft also helped Jimmy Johnson move by J.J. Yaley to put him into the Daytona 500. You just can't talk enough about how the draft can work for you and against you here at Daytona.
Jeff, I think you bring up a great point, but it's also learning how to work the draft. The draft will kick over, but kick in, that is, but you got to know how to handle it. In the case of Jimmy Johnson and J.J. Yaley, they were landlocked at the back. They had to rely on someone slipping, possibly making a mistake. That happened. Jimmy was able to capitalize, but it's all about knowing what to do with that, what we call the aerodynamic phenomenon, when that car in front of you punches a hole in that air. If you are that lead car, having somebody behind you to help propel you forward, because we have seen time and time again, you jump out of line here at Daytona, nobody's behind you.
fan. If you're a stock car fan of cars on dirt, there's late models, there's open wheel cars, there's pavement late models, there's modifieds. I mean, there's something for everybody, not to mention everything that's going on at the big track here. So it is a race fan's paradise down here. The weather is always beautiful. It's a great escape from the colder parts of the country, and you get to see a lot of cool race cars and cool people, and get to see some cars go fast. So what more can you ask for?
Well, I tell you what I could ask for. How about a green flag to get the NASCAR Cup Series Blue-Green Vacation Dual Race number 2 underway? The field behind the Toyota Camry pace car, 2x2 through the field to call the start of race number 2 from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Here's Jeff Striegel.
A couple of Daytona 500 winners at the front of the field. One of them, Michael McDowell. He scored a Daytona 500 in 2021, flanked by Austin Cindric, who went to victory lane here in 2022. Blue-green vacations, duel number 2 with a green flag in the air, and we are off and running for 60 laps. Michael McDowell will cross over and slide right in front of Austin Cindric.
Almost like they had that planned. A couple of Ford teammates doing some work together in the opening lap here of duel number 2. McDowell to the lead. Cindric rides in the second spot. William Byron is up to the number 3 position. He's followed by Kyle Busch and Harrison Burton.
First 4 cars, all in single file formation. There is 3 wide action already, and it's coming from the back of the pack. And the person of Brad Keselowski, and that maneuver will not work.
He is going all the way to the very back of the field, slots in line next to a car in dead last. So Keselowski with some work to do here.
Perhaps a little research and development here on the opening lap for Brad Keselowski. Can he work his way back to the front of the field? Lap number 1 is complete. Michael McDowell has the lead. They're single file, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth.
McDowell shows the way over Cindric, who rides in the second spot. Down low, hugging that bottom line in third is William Byron, then Kyle Busch, Harrison Burton behind him. The first 2x2 battle. Up high, Riley Herbst. Down low, Chase Briscoe.
And that outside line led by Riley Herbst and Noah Gragson. A couple of the Las Vegas boys now trying to bring that line to the front at Daytona, making minimal progress up the end of the back straightaway.
They start to make a little bit more progress in turn 3. Herbst leaving the outside lane, pulls to the right side of Harrison Burton. That's the race for 5th.
We'll have to see what the plan is for Brad Keselowski. He's one of the faster Fords, in my opinion. He's the guy that's really, really good at the speedway races here at Daytona and Talladega. Is that a planned move just to go to the back of the pack and hang out there? Or did he get shuffled back there? We'll wait and see.
Well, he crossed the line, position number 20 of 21. McDowell leading in turn number 2.
Side-by-side battle for the 5th spot. Harrison Burton down low for the Wood Brothers. Top side, Riley Herbst.
A couple of Ford Mustangs there, side by side. They will race for position number 5. Front 4 now have begun to creep away just a tad. McDowell, Cindric, Byron, and Busch.
The outside lane starting to get organized, making a little bit more progress. Herbst is just a touch further alongside Harrison Burton, but still can't edge in front of him.
Off turn number 4, the front, 3, 4, 5 cars again stay nose to tail right at the bottom of the racetrack, and then it's Harrison Burton going to stack double wide. This is for positions 5 and 6 with Riley Herbst in the field. On back from there goes double wide.
Harrison Burton, after a 2023 season that was not to his liking, very high hopes for this year. I talked to him earlier today, really liked the feel of his race car. He's in a side-by-side battle for 5th.
Everybody solid so far. No one making any drastic maneuvers. Just trying to feel out what they have in their race cars under race conditions. And everybody in hot pursuit of Michael McDowell.
He's getting chased by Austin Cindric, William Byron, and Kyle Busch. That side-by-side race for 5th. Still door-to-door as they work through the banking of 4 and Chase McDowell up front.
And that's a couple of Fords going at it right there, Dylan, with Riley Herbst and Harrison Burton in the Wood Brothers. Now it's going to break up just a little bit as William Byron climbs the banking. Now, right now, he is 3rd. He is going after Austin Cindric.
Willie B decides it's time to roll. He takes it to that outside lane. He'll pull side-by-side with Cindric. McDowell up the banking to throw the block. Opens the door down low. Here comes Austin Cindric. He wants a piece of the lead.
Already much more aggressive than we saw in dual race number 1. Didn't see many blocks thrown. Michael McDowell is the first to throw one. He'll cut back to the bottom of the racetrack. Here comes Byron powering to the outside.
And it's 2 Chevrolets lined up in the outside lane. Byron leading that group. Behind him, Kyle Busch. On the inside lane, it's 3 Fords led by Michael McDowell and Austin Cindric.
They really bunch up now off turn number 4, led by Michael McDowell. Austin Cindric, William Byron stacked up double wide for second and third. Harrison Burton, Kyle Busch is in the mix. Here comes Chase Briscoe. He wants to play at the front of the field.
Briscoe hugging that bottom line. He'll move up to the inside in the fourth row back. They continue 2 by 2 from nose to tail. The battle up front. McDowell down low. Byron topside.
Ford and Chevy in that battle that is side by side to the Daytona Super Stretch. No driver getting an advantage. McDowell low, Byron high. Finally, McDowell will get assistance from Austin Cindric.
All kinds of Fords lined up in the bottom lane, about 6 or 7 of them deep back to Josh Berry, who runs just about inside row 6. McDowell able to split ahead and the lead.
Jeff, I told you earlier in the first duel that, hey, around lap 20, these cars started getting kind of loose, but guess what? That didn't happen. It's 62 degrees here in Daytona right now. That's pretty cool temperatures, and these cars are really hooked up. They're handling good, and they're running side by side because of these cool temperatures, and I believe we're going to see this throughout the race. I'm going to be monitoring this whole entire thing because pit strategy might be different this time than it was the first duels versus the second.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Daytona has grip here tonight. Dylan, you were talking just a moment ago about Fords and Chevrolets. There's only 2 Chevrolets in the top 10. They're running the outside of the racetrack nose to tail.
And they do have the lead right now in the form of William Byron. He drops down to play defense here.
Well, again, it doesn't take long to fire off some laps here at Daytona. We're already 7 down. William Byron across the line by literally inches over Michael McDowell. New race leader here at Daytona, and it is William Byron.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
I'm what you might call very good at hide and seek. And since we got Xfinity, we have Wi-Fi.
Okay, well, I'm not going to listen to that bitch talk about Xfinity Wi-Fi, wherever the fuck it was. But anyways, right now, we got Byron in first, Busch second, Herbst now third, McDowell fourth, Gregson in fifth. Wow, that actually, well, now sixth, but holy shit. Okay, they're actually getting kind of aggressive now. I'm probably going to go ahead and unmute.
5 Chevrolets in the field. 2 of them right now are out front. William Byron right behind him. Kyle Busch, the first Ford. That's Michael McDowell. Right now, we are 8 laps complete. Long way to go from Daytona International Speedway. This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Down, 11 complete. Next time by 49 to go. Blue-green vacations duel number 2. Dylan Welch side by side for the lead in 3.
Riley Herbst leading the outside lane with help from his Las Vegas compadre Noah Gragson.
Down to the front with William Byron leading the inside lane.
Byron is strong at the bottom of the racetrack in the Exalta Chevrolet out of the Hendrick Motorsports stables. Strong enough to lead this lap by a fender. Here comes Riley Herbst right back on the outside. They continue to go wheel to wheel to turn one.
Riley Herbst giving that Ford a heck of a ride in that outside lane for Rick Ware Racing. That's an organization looking to make some strides here in 2024, and Riley Herbst wants a piece of the lead off the top of the field.
Riley Herbst making some strides, racing alongside William Byron, wheel to wheel for the lead. Behind Byron, Kyle Busch planted right there. Nose buried in Byron's back bumper in three. And he separates those two Chevrolets in the inside lane from the Ford. Third place running Michael McDowell. Now Busch falls back to McDowell, and it's Byron out front by himself.
Riley Herbst continues to pull that outside lane. William Byron inside, outside, throwing the block. How about Riley Herbst, Alex Hayden, 10th here in the Daytona 500 just a year ago and putting on a show right now.
Honing his skills in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Davey got his first career win a year ago, but he wants more in the Cup Series.
He's got his hands full right now, though, because that battle down low, those cars are very, very strong. William Byron leading the way with Herbst will not give it up.
Riley Herbst, Noah Gragson, 1 and 2, top side. Gragson now shoving Riley Herbst. Herbst goes to the lead at Daytona. Noah Gragson to second for just a moment. Some big aggressive pushes here early on in this second dual race. Herbst goes out front by himself, but stays in the outside lane to pick up Gragson. Byron charges back inside.
Boy, how about the 24-year-old driver from Las Vegas, Nevada? He is leading here at Daytona. Across the line comes Riley Herbst. Right behind him, Noah Gragson.
Boy, and what a moment for Rick Ware Racing going head-to-head now with Hendrick Motorsports. And Riley Herbst surges ahead to the lead. He's got it all by himself now, and he's still got Noah Gragson climbing into his fuel cell off the top of the hill.
Behind Noah Gragson, A.J. Allmendinger and Colleague Racing coming to light. They are 1, 2, 3. Now here's Allmendinger. He'll slide across the nose of Byron. Dinger to second. A.J. Allmendinger looking for the lead. And add another Chevrolet. Make it 3 at the front of the field. Allmendinger wants the top spot. Pulls up and side drafts Riley Herbst. Edges in front. Allmendinger to the lead off 4.
I'll tell you what, guys, I love this new design car. It's so identical from car to car. It gives everybody a great shot. You see Riley Herbst up there in that team. That's just a smaller team leading this race right now. And there's so many people that have made their careers much, much better with this new design car.
Fantastic racing here in the Blue-Green Vacation Duel at Daytona. This is race number 2. Riley Herbst and A.J. Allmendinger continue to go wheel to wheel for the top spot. We'll get you back to the action on the track in just a moment. But first, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Motor Racing Network. Motor Racing Network live at Daytona International Speedway, running the Blue-Green Vacation Duel at Daytona. My name is Alex Hayden. Jeff Striegel is alongside, as well as NASCAR Hall of Famer Rusty Wallace. In the turns tonight, Dave Moody, Mike Bagley, and Dylan Welch. Up and down the pit lane are Steve Post, Jason Toy, and Kim Coons.
16 down in Blue-Green Vacations Duel number 2. 44 to go. AJ side by side with Riley Herbst. You got William Byron right there working to the inside of Noah Gragson. Kyle Busch, row 3 on the inside. Here comes that thunder. Back off turn number 4, Daytona International Speedway. It doesn't get any better than this. Here they come now, back through the tri-oval. Give the advantage to A.J. Allmendinger. Good side-by-side battle right behind Alex Hayden. Always good. We talked about it earlier. One of our favorite nights of the year, the Blue-Green Vacations Duel at Daytona.
Because it's so doggone exciting, whether it's race 1 or race 2. And we're privileged to welcome to the broadcast booth the Executive Vice President, Chief Sales and Marketing Officer from Blue-Green Vacations, Dusty Tonkin. Welcome back to Daytona.
Oh, man, it's super good to be here. We're pleased to celebrate our 5th anniversary as the sponsors of the Blue-Green Duels. Our owners are excited to be at the heart of the action. Just got out of Victory Lane with a bunch of our owners. They were just having a blast. Our sponsorship of the Duel and partnership with NASCAR help us to make many race fans' dreams come true. That's our mission every day, to help our owners believe in the power of vacation to change lives and make meaningful memories.
Now, last time we visited with you, you teased us just a bit, talking about some new destinations, some new resorts. What are those destinations?
Yeah, a good memory. Last year has been among one of the most exciting at Blue Green. We completed a renovation of some of our favorite resorts, including Casa del Mar, just down the road here in Ormond Beach, and down in Daytona, and reopened our well-loved Solera Surfside in Miami. We also opened the Blue Green downtown Nashville, right in the heart of Printers Alley, steps away from Country Music Hall of Fame and the famous Ryman Auditorium in Broadway District. So we've also added the rustic Stonewater Cove Resort and Club in Stone County, Missouri, close to Big Cedar, and it's in conjunction with our joint venture with Bass Pro Shops.
As the official vacation ownership provider of NASCAR, what separates Blue Green Vacations from the rest?
Well, our Blue Green Vacation Club provides access to a collection of one-of-a-kind, locally inspired resorts that span over 40 destinations across the U.S. and Caribbean. These resorts offer an array of accommodation types ranging from rustic yurts to high-end luxury homes. And our innovative points-based platform allows owners to personalize their vacations, needs, and desires.
For all the people out there that want to become owners with Blue Green Vacation, how can they learn more?
Well, go ahead and visit us at bluegreenvacations.com, and you might want to stop by Bass Pro and see one of our folks that can help you get a package to come explore one of our resorts.
I love it. Thank you again to you and your entire team for not only being the official vacation ownership provider of NASCAR, but for putting on another great night of racing here in Daytona.
Yeah, thanks a bunch. I'm going to head back down and give out that second trophy.
Go do that. That's Dusty Tonkin, Executive Vice President, Chief Sales and Marketing Officer, Blue Green Vacations.
What we see, there's those fantastic resorts everywhere we go. Side by side, Mike Bagley. Here comes Bubba Wallace.
Here comes Bubba Wallace to the back bumper of Riley Herbst. Bubba pushes Riley to the lead.
Oh my God, it's a black guy. Wow. Everybody get offended. Wow. Shut the fuck up.
Making their way back down to the Tri-Oval here at the World Center of Racing. The field continues to thunder as they put lap after lap under the green flag under their belt. Riley Herbst on the outside lane continues to be the guy up front.
The man down low right now is Noah Gregson. For a lap or two, it was those two best buddies from Vegas, and they're going to do it again. Wheel to wheel now for the lead. Then second down low is A.J. Allmendinger. Above him is Bubba Wallace.
They're side by side for third, Dinger and Bubba. But again, it's Noah Gregson, Riley Herbst racing for the lead. Here's Herbst. He'll dart to the bottom across the nose of Gregson. Bubba Wallace to his outside.
Toyota's lined up 1 and 2 in the outside lane. Bubba Wallace to the lead at Daytona here in duel number 2. But Herbst surges back on the inside and draws to the left rear.
21 down, 39 to go, and here comes Bubba Wallace, and now he will lead at Daytona. Across the line, right behind him, he's got a Toyota teammate. His name, Christopher Bell.
Here they come into turn number 1. Bubba Wallace is broken clear by about a car length. Christopher Bell trying to follow him up high. Riley Herbst, though, has not given up the ship down low. He scratches his way back into that battle for the lead.
Scratching and clawing his way now to second. They come up the backstretch. Bubba Wallace getting away. Bubba not changing lanes. Still on the outside of the racetrack. Meanwhile, Gregson again will push Herbst into a battle for the lead.
Inside lane, a little bit of separation between Gregson and third in line down there. A.J. Allmendinger, they rubber band back towards each other. And here's Herbst again inside Wallace to the lead.
A couple of Toyotas out to the outside lane and at the front of the field here in race number 2, lap 22 on the board. The McDonald's colors at the front of the field. Bubba Wallace, the race leader, with Riley Herbst second.
Bundling and saving with Geico is an easy choice, so you're free to ponder life's big questions, like, what's the best animal in the world if not humans? I'd strongly consider ducks to be somewhere up there on the list. Think about it. Ducks can swim, ducks can fly, and ducks can walk on land. They have access to all terrains. They are the ultimate animal. And they wiggle their butts when they walk, which is funny. Yeah, ducks are awesome. End of story. Bundling and saving with Geico. It's an easy...
Quack.
Was Daytona. Here we go. The birthplace of speed. The launch pad of legends. The great American race. Every driver looking to be remembered. Every fan looking for something they'll never forget. Daytona 500 at Daytona International Speedway. February 18th, 2024. Secure your seats now at Daytona500.com.
Hard rate.
Again, guys, if you haven't already, subscribe. And if you don't subscribe, you are confirmed stupid. Because for the millionth fucking time, you will end up like Bubba Wallace if you don't subscribe. That's a bad thing or a good thing? No, but seriously, if you don't want to miss out on these fucking streams, then please subscribe. Like, I don't know how much more common sense you have to have. Like, come on.
From NASCAR crew chiefs on Amarin Crew Call.
And by the way, Bubba Wallace is in the lead, man. We don't like that guy because of his skin color. He ain't the same color as me. I don't like that guy. Him and that BLM, man. I don't like him. He's black. I don't like it.
The year was 1993. The NASCAR Cup Series season kicked off with the Dale and Dale show at the Daytona 500.
Dale Jarrett's got the lead. He goes to the inside. Earnhardt's not going to get him. Dale Jarrett is going to win the Daytona 500 by STP. Earnhardt second.
The 1993 NASCAR Cup Series season. All the highs and lows. Relive them all on MRN's exclusive podcast.
And by the way, like the damn stream. Come on now. How many people do we got? We got 300 people, and we're only at 56 likes. Guys, y'all are pegging me. Like, what the fuck? Like, guys, I'm getting fucking raped over here because you guys fucking got y'all's thumbs up. You guys got y'all fucking thumbs up your asses, and you can't fucking get your thumb and hit the goddamn like button. It's right there. It's in fucking front of you. Are y'all blind? Are y'all illiterate? What the fuck's wrong with y'all? I mean, come on, Jesus. Like, do I need to hand you the Bible or some shit? Like, come on.
Championship points. That's one side of the.
What do I gotta do to make y'all realize that y'all need to subscribe and like? Like, jeez. Like, come on.
And somebody who's.
And just like that, we lost like 10 viewers, man. Get the fuck out of here, you fake ass bitches. Oh, I'm a real fan, man. We just fucking lost 3 more people, bitches.
Position number 6. He has to race his
Get the fuck
way
out of
in.
here. You ain't a real NASCAR fan, shit.
Make his 6th Daytona 500 start.
Fucking old heads and snowflakes, a bunch of bitches.
He's got to race his way in. He's up on the wheel and doing everything.
See, someone just got timed out. Chris Dommel, whoever the fuck you are. I hope your mom and your dad gets lit on fire tomorrow, and if they're gone already, then I hope it ends up being you. Yeah, fuck you.
Now, all of that being said, we're certainly not putting the cart before the.
Suck my dick, I don't care. If you find my IP address, show up and I'll shoot you with a shotgun.
But BJ McLeod from what?
I will literally teabag your ass like Call of Duty style.
Down there where there's not a whole lot. There's some orange groves, some watermelon fields, as we know with Ross Chastain in that general area. There's a lot of swamp.
I am a hillbilly NASCAR fan, except I was born in Oklahoma, which means I'm kind of. We're basically in we're a Walmart version of Texas. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Mustang, is he content?
It's boring here.
Not yet halfway. You're following him. You're also following BJ McLeod, and his climb continues up the leaderboard.
Well, this strategy by Casgrall is interesting to me because before he climbed in the car, he said he watched the first duel and that he thought Jimmy Johnson was going to run out of laps. So he said it's go time. There's no room to wait. So this kind of hang back situation we're seeing.
BJ McLeod. It's blowjob. Blowjob in 4th. Whoa. Whoa.
We are showing these guys we belong. Keep up the good work. BJ said he just has to be disciplined for these 60 laps, and they
Chill out. I can't chill out. NASCAR's back, and I'm drinking a shit ton of Coke. I'm all fuck. I'm on caffeine right now. I'm on a lot of caffeine. I don't think you have any idea how much caffeine I'm on. It's an insane amount.
That is part of this.
Let's just say I should be dead.
With BJ McLeod and that race team. So, Kim, did they finally get the pit box set up and ready to go for the pit stop that's going to happen?
They finally did. These pit boxes are like big Lego sets. There's so many.
Now we're at 295, man. Wow, what a bunch of bitch-ass motherfuckers.
They can have all of the screens. There's like half a dozen screens. They have to have election.
Now that's down to 293. Great. Yeah, let's just get all the fucking people leaving. Hell yeah, perfect.
For BJ McLeod.
Don't worry, they'll be back for the 500, and even if they don't show up, and it's whatever. It's their loss.
You would look at the leaderboard with Bubba Wallace out front. Christopher Bell goes.
You're killing yourself by cussing. You're killing yourself by
Get the fuck out of here, you soft-ass mother...
NASCAR crafts.
If you can't handle the real-life language, then get the hell out of here.
In that particular...
Oh, I'm sorry. This is too adult-like for me. I'm very religious about
like, shut up.
There's no doubt about that. He's got a lot
Get the fuck out of here, Jason. Time that motherfucker out too. He's a soft bitch.
So he's got a good.
Talking about the threats. They're not actual threats. Holy shit. You gotta take everything serious. You're like my cousins. You're like my little cousins. They take everything so serious.
Texans up there, Haley. And what about the very back of the pack? Now,
It's a joke. Take it or leave it.
We know he's in that Roush car, and that baby is fast. He's just back there hanging out. I really think that after the next pit stop, which I think is going to come around lap.
I like how they're telling me how to do streams, yet I'm the one over here actually doing it, and I got 5,000 subscribers, and they're fucking no-head ass over there sitting there with like, what, 2, 3, 10-something subs? And they just made their account like maybe a couple of years ago. Like, get the fuck out of here. I've had way more experience than most of these motherfuckers. Like, come on.
Fifth, followed by Riley Herbst, Michael McDowell. Noah Gregson is 8th, Austin Cindric 9th, and A.J. Allmendinger is 10th.
Harrison Burton goes in.
Quit being a bitch.
With William Byron 12th. Kyle Busch is 13th, and Ryan Blaney 14th. Josh Berry is 15th. Brad Keselowski is 16th. Chase Briscoe goes 17th. 18th is
McLeod's in 3rd. Okay, why the hell did radio stop working? Come on now.
Hamlin. 19th is David Ray.
Okay.
Remember, Reagan does have a
Come on, radio.
spot in the Daytona 500 based off of his qualifying speed from last night. He can still race his way in. Then 20th is John Hunter Nemechek. 21st is Kaz Grala. Kaz Neat.
I'm going to go ahead and refresh the radio. That way it actually works properly. Jeez. Sorry about that with the little quick 5 to 10 second break.
Touchscreen. Find family, friends,
Of course, when I turn it back on, it's a commercial.
Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. For J.D. Power 2023 U.S. Initial Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
What the ass?
Electronics has been the #1 choice for scanners, headsets, and all race day communications needs. Racing Electronics provides the ultimate fan experience for the ultimate NASCAR fan.
McLeod is putting on that fucking 2005, like the NASCAR 2005 game on, dude. He is on a mission. He is in game mode.
.com today. Be race ready. Be RE equipped.
Still under the green flag, 33 laps.
Go black car, go black car, yeah, the black car.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Do you have an unused car?
See, this is what I like. People actually, commenting. That means they have fucking humor. People that don't even say a word, you guys have no humor. You either have no humor, or you're tired as shit, or you're drunk as hell, and you just randomly found my channel. Either way, that proves that you have no humor and that you have, like, no life whatsoever.
Call 844-NASCAR.
So, yeah, sorry. So sorry that you can't enjoy life.
Our children survive and thrive.
Give us a follow. The Motor Racing Network is on Facebook, X, YouTube, and Instagram. We've got links to all our podcasts, MRN Radio Race broadcasts.
Can we get 5.51? Seriously, I'm starting to get fucking blind. I'm gonna need some goddamn bleach if we don't fucking fix this shit. Like, come on.
And our award-winning race announcer. Give us a like.
My eyes are burning.
Share a podcast. Just search for MRN Radio, the Motor Racing Network, on all your favorite social media outlets.
Excuse me. Holy shit, we're back. Wow, it actually happened. Damn, it probably... I guarantee you it won't last long, though. Right? Where I hope it stays there. It's gonna be fucking gone by tomorrow. I guarantee you.
On how they are trying to get into the Daytona 500, presented by Pfizer.
Because they're a bunch of fake-ass fans.
Which, you look at the drivers that needed to figure out who was going to...
That guy right there is going to win it. That guy right there is going to win it. That guy right there. Come on, BJ, come on.
Coming to the checkered flag over J.J. Yaley. Anthony Alfredo was in that race as well. He had a good qualifying time from last night. fell back 2 laps in the race, but will race in the Daytona 500 because of his qualifying speed. That means Jimmy Johnson raced his way in. So, Jeff, when we look here at Blue Green Vacation dual race number 2, currently in position to race their way in the 4th spot is BJ McLeod. Kaz Grala is...
BJ got that nitro on his car.
Now, the caveat...
Motherfucker, this radio, I swear, if you
David Reagan
quit cutting out MRN, get your shit together.
In the Daytona 500 based off of his qualifying speed from a night ago.
So right now it would be Reagan in and BJ McLeod in. It's all subject to change. We saw that unfold in duel number 1 when they crashed up in turn number 3. That set up drama as we ran the final 9 laps. BJ McLeod, let's pick him up. Right now he is working to the outside of the racetrack, trying to hold on.
Yeah, you know what? I always got that question in my mind. What the fuck happened to freedom of speech? May I just ask? It's gone. It's fucking gone. You know why? Twitter.
Motorsports entry in concert with Trackhouse Racing.
And a bunch of fucking mentally ill fucks, which I won't get into because then I'll be called homophobic.
Behind him, he's got other drafters as well.
Fucking hit your ass with a baseball bat like a goddamn Derek Jeter, if you even know who the fuck that is.
Dane Smith starts to edge in front of McDowell. That goes to the 4th spot. McDowell, or rather, BJ McLeod.
There's still a
hit you outside the park. Bam!
Go on the board. Now, Rusty Wallace, it was reported by Steve Post in race number 1, the lead car burns more fuel than the cars who ride in the mid-pack. Why is that?
Those lead cars are pushing air. They're the first one in front, so they're pushing all that air, not getting any slipstream effect at all. So, I mean, you're talking guys that they say if you lead the race here, you can run about 40 laps. The guys mid-pack or 2nd or 3rd place car, they're running part throttle behind that lead car right now. They're not wide open. They can back out of the throttle a bit and save a lot of fuel. They bet they can almost run 4 to 5 laps more than that lead car can.
Right now, Bubba Wallace is burning more fuel than everybody else. Let's use history to try to look forward. If we go back to duel number 1, what lap was it that we saw the cars come to pit road for the first time?
Lap number 40. And they were the Toyotas that came to pit road on lap 40, and eventual winner Tyler Reddick was part of that that group, I should say, that came to pit lane on lap number 40. The latest anybody came in race number 1 was lap 45, and that was the Ford contingent.
And we are looking at lap number 40 next time by. By the way, Kaz Grala right now and BJ McLeod are racing side by side. BJ had been up there battling for the lead. He has drifted all the way to the tail end of the field, Alex Hayden, and now, again, that drama will unfold as to find out.
By the way, this is if you have to pick between the two.
500, here they come.
Between the two.
Isn't that part of the charm, Dave Moody, of this race? The race who's going to win to get to victory lane at the World Series?
I would have had Chinese food, but I didn't know if anyone really would like it or not, so that's why I did Mexican and seafood. Because they're kind of like the two more, popular options when you want to try something different besides American food.
He got shuffled to the middle, and he is all the way at the back. Matter of fact, he is the very last car in this lead pack, and he's right behind John Hunter Nemechek, who is right behind Kaz Grala.
Yeah, exactly. That's the target for BJ McLeod. That car, 2 cars in front of him on the inside lane.
We're going to go blasting by the opening onto pit road, so we're going to run another lap with Bubba out front. Bell goes 2nd. Up to 3rd, Justin Haley. What a drive by Justin, Dave Moody.
And we shouldn't at all be surprised. He's a former winner here at Daytona International Speedway in the Cup Series. Seems like every time we come to a super speedway, Justin Haley inserts himself at the front of the field.
Justin Haley having a great night so far here in Daytona. The front 5, front 6 have all singled out into single file formation. Then Dessa starts to pick up, and it's rolling. Michael McDowell on the move. He's up to 4th.
Got a big shove there from his Ford teammate. 2 of them, in fact, lined up behind the back bumper of McDowell. That's Austin Cindric and Harrison Burton pushing McDowell forward.
Off turn number 4, and yeah, here they come. Half the field will stand on the brakes, trying to get the car woed from 192 down to 55 miles per hour. One of those drivers is Bubba Wallace, who went wide. Also, Christopher Bell, Kim Kuhn.
That's right, Bubba Wallace and Christopher Bell making stops on this end. And BJ McLeod brings it in. road, Steve Post.
Nobody here. I've got a bunch of Fords that are coming in the next lap. Jason Toy, what about in front of you?
William Byron is in. Also, Kyle Busch is in. Sunoco Fuel Only, A.J. Allmendinger, and John Hunter Nemechek in the middle section of pit road.
Well, Bubba was first in. He's going to be fourth off, and there was only about 8 cars that pitted right there. Not a good stop for Bubba Wallace. Back up towards turn 4, and here come others. Peeling off the banking. This looked like the Fords. Michael McDowell locking up the brakes as he tries to slow that car down to 55 miles an hour. McDowell in, Austin Cindric, Denny Hamlin, and others. Let's cover the stops with Jason Toy.
There's Chase Briscoe hitting the mark further back. The lone Chevrolet of Zane Smith. Sunoco Fuel Only, about 5 seconds of it down on the way. Steve Post.
Fuel only for Michael McDowell, and there he goes, down and away. There goes Austin Cindric. Denny Hamlin is being reported. Noah Gregson is out. Riley Herbst is out here. Denny Hamlin, all of these pit stops. Lap 43, Kim.
I had Josh Berry on my end of pit road, fuel only for his Ford Mustang Dark Horse.
And now up off turn number 4, Harrison Burton, the race leader now, will come to pit lane. He's going to have Ryan Blaney with him, Brad Keselowski with him, as well as David Reagan. Back to Kim.
It is a pack of Ford Mustang Dark Horses. Brad Keselowski getting a drink of fuel on his. Harrison Burton, Kaz Gralla also in for fuel only, just a little bit tight on that for him, Steve Post.
These drivers wanted a little less congestion on pit road, and Ryan Blaney and David Reagan are 2 drivers down here. So the final few drivers are getting their pit service here in Gatorade Duel, Gatorade. Boy, that's old school. Duel number 2 here, lap number 44.
The Green Vacations duel number 2, and now the blend begins. The Fords come up to speed in front of Dave Moody.
They're beginning to come up to speed, but they're far from there yet. And here comes the
I swear to God, guys, if y'all pick what I think.
These 4 cars coming up to speed are about to get their doors blown off on the back straightaway. They are on the inside line. Leaders overtaking them now. They will move to the outside. They are led by Michael McDowell.
With the Mustang stampede up front as Blaney tries to find a way to merge in. He's not going to do it. Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, Austin Cindric all go around him on the outside. Blaney's up to speed now. Hits him right on the bottom.
And that is a snapshot of just how good the draft is, Rusty Wallace. It took Ryan Blaney, who came off pit road with that group of cars, 1 full lap to get up to speed, and he falls in line.
Dude, I just looked back at the fucking votes. Holy shit, everyone. My God.
The group that pitted first with Kyle Busch inside of it was really sailing around the top side. I thought you were going to go right by
The hairs create a nice singe. Oh, God. That's,
All right, Alex, let's
that's too much information, bro. That's way too much.
back around. It'll reset. But
Oh,
one
my
thing that I
God.
can tell you, on lap number 30, Denny Hamlin, 3-time Daytona 500, winning Denny Hamlin, was running 18th. Right now, 15 laps later, and Denny Hamlin is running second behind Michael McDowell.
And he was
Oh, my God, it's Denny Hamlin.
manufacturers on the pit stop. He came to pit lane on lap number 43 with a lot of the Ford Mustang.
Again, guys, if you haven't subscribed already, that means you have no fucking humor. That and you have a tater tot sized, pee-pee.
Says that in this new generation race car, things are not as good as they have been in generations past. He's changing his mindset. It's all about him and trying to win this race. And Dylan, he right now is in a great position behind McDowell.
He is, runs in the second spot right now. Single file, 1 through 6, all 4.
13 laps to go. Let's give you a quick look at how they are running because it's going to change. Cynical contact.
Oh! 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 Oh, no! Oh, I'm gonna have a stroke. Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, shit! Oh, no. Well, there goes half the field.
Not close enough to tell you if it's
I guess. Hell, I don't know. Damn, that was unexpected.
front corner. Right front tire is down on the machine. Although I think he got away pretty easy. I think that's pretty much the extent.
I don't know if I reacted to that at the right time, but damn, I didn't see that till like last second, I swear.
Claims Ryan
Like, that was unexpected.
under his own power. Riley Herbst out of the car under his own power. It looked like...
Come on, BJ, hold in there. Just get to the pit stop and change that right front. You got this. Come on. You're going to win this, son of a bitch. Come on.
Body, Alex, coming through the trioval.
As they came off turn 4, Byron went high to put a block on Ryan Blaney, who had a full head of...
Brett Reagan's just chilling, dude.
at the steering wheel to drive.
Oh, him and Brad. Oh, shit.
William Byron. Byron got shuffled just a bit. When they got to the trioval, that's when things got a little bit light in the back end of the race cars. But effectively, it was hard drafting when Byron came up to put a...
All right, let's see how shitty Fox did with their replays.
second to really mix up the air.
And you mentioned, had a great call on B.J. McLeod, who, well, was he involved? Is the car damaged? Let's find out. Kim Coon's got the answer.
To see more shitty driving like this, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Here we go. Let's see what happened here. Let's see. Byron and, okay, Byron just decided to lose talent. Okay, which caused Blaney to hit the wall fucking hard, and then that just caused everyone else to eat absolute dog shit. Okay. So, if we were to blame anybody right now, it would be William fucking Byron, the off-brand version of Jeff Gordon. God damn it, I knew it. I just... Damn it!
To believe in the power of vacation. With Blue Green, you can create the vacation that fits your lifestyle. Sharing a lifetime of...
Gordon's gonna kick his ass afterwards, I guarantee you.
Resorts and popular destinations across the U.S. Blue Green owners also enjoy...
I mean, look at this. What the fuck? Look at this. Where's the excuse? What the fuck? What happened? What happened? Why did he just, like, you know, slow down, I guess, and just fucking, like... I mean, maybe you could blame it on Bush, I guess, for hitting the back of him, but then again, still, like bro, okay, why? Why?
We dodged a huge, devastating proposition that would have taken us out of this championship.
NASCAR Live presents 2004 Chasing History.
Somebody will look at a yardstick of our history, and that'll 2004.
And just like that, we lost like 3-4 people, and then we just gained like 2 or 3 back. See, the numbers keep going up and down. See, it's weird. It's weird. It's like playing a game of checkers. But anyways, to the people that are going to leave here in about the next few seconds, y'all guys are bitches. And you guys are not real fans. So get the fuck out of here. Here, you know what I think of fake people? You know what I think of fake fans? Hold on, I wonder if it's loud enough. Yep, see, that's what I think of them. I think of them as a shit. They're shit. They're shit that comes out of my ass.
NASCAR history.
What I learned from Ken Squire, Barney Hall, and Ned Jarrett.
Yeah, get shit on. I just fart on y'all.
Told me what to say or what not to say. I learned very quickly that I was never going to be another Ken Squire. I don't think anybody could rise to that level.
Motor Racing Network's NASCAR Live presents podcasts 50 years of MRN. Jeff Gordon, a colorful career. The 1993 season.
Dude, what I say? I refreshed my page. We're right back down to 5.5. Goddamn, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. It's all because people are soft. They can't handle my language. They can't handle anything because they're not adults. Because they're fucking softy bitches. They act like they're fucking 4.
Ways we work now under the red
Jesus.
display at the start-finish line from the starter's stand. Still a lot of safety vehicles out there with this multi-car crash exiting the trioval headed to turn number 1.
Ryan Blaney, William Byron, they were racing together and then swapping.
Just subscribe and quit being a bitch and prove to people that you're a man.
Looked like, Rusty, was all of that changing of position on the racetrack just killed the speed of William Byron. Right behind William Byron, Kyle Busch. Nowhere to go. Full head of speed. May have jacked up and then turned the 24 of Byron into the 12 of Ryan Blaney. You see it that way?
I've been watching this over and over again. Jeff, you're exactly right. The field just got bogged down. He got all confused right there. And at the last minute, Kyle Busch got in the back of the 24 car of William Byron. That turned him down into the 12 car of Ryan Blaney. Shot Blaney straight up the racetrack. High rate of speed, and boy, he destroyed that car, guys. That was a huge hit.
At a 45-degree angle with the right front corner, looking at the car, the right front wheel has been pushed all the way back to the firewall on what would be the passenger side of your street car. So a vicious hit. Another one for Ryan Blaney here at Daytona.
All right, Postman, weigh in on this one. We don't know officially, obviously not yet, who will be going to a backup race car. But for those that may be new to the sport, let's explain what a backup is, how it works, what a crew chief has to do to declare the car.
How the fuck does anyone not know what a backup car is? It's pretty fucking obvious. It's self-explanatory. What the fuck does the word backup mean? It's like saying we have a backup plan. Holy shit, how dumb can people be?
To repair it versus replacing it with a backup car. When you look at the Ryan Blaney car, as you guys just described,
Stupid!
brainer there, it's where you have a little bit of damage on the car. In that first race, how bad was the damage on Daniel Hemrick's car? How bad might be some of the damage on the cars that just got peripheral damage here? The crew chiefs will work with NASCAR officials. NASCAR officials have to deem the car worthy of going to a backup. Now, one of the things that's always interesting about this, and I don't have the count as to who's out there, used to be every team that came here to Daytona had a backup car. Now, in this era of race car, not every car has a backup. In the past, every car had a backup. So if there was a 4-car team, there was 4 backup cars. A lot of the way it is now is if there's a 4-car team, maybe there's 2 backup cars. So I'm not sure who's gone to backup cars or may need to go to backup cars, but there's some teams right now that are kind of a little concerned about this. You never want to go to a backup car. Compounding this is the fact that next week the race is at Atlanta Motor Speedway, which is a comparable racetrack as well. So you might have wanted to use the backup car at Atlanta, but you're going to roll it out here for the Daytona 500. So there's a lot that goes into it, and then a lot going forward that can go into it, the decision to go to a backup car, and we'll just see who has to do that. We do have 2 practice sessions. Motor Racing Network will be here tomorrow and on Saturday, and I'm sure they'll be shaking down on some backup cars tomorrow in that practice session.
Yeah, they will indeed, as that practice session, the first of the 2 that Steve Post talked about, will be tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here at Daytona for NASCAR Cup Series practice. We will be here with you on the Motor Racing Network for that. And, Jeff, that leads us up to the season opener for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
Yeah, that is absolutely for sure. Tomorrow night, under the lights, fresh from Florida, 2:50 for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Motor Racing Network airtime is 7 o'clock. Tomorrow night, one of our favorites, hands down. Those trucks will go wheel to wheel from green to checker.
They will indeed, and we'll have a guest with us up in the booth. NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Cole Custer will be in the broadcast booth with us for that one. He'll get a bird's eye view and see exactly what they're doing out there in that race.
And that leads to Saturday. What a busy day we have for you. Motor Racing Network has been here all week, and we're not going home until the final checkered flag flies to wrap up the Daytona 500, Alex. We're going to put the cars, the Cup cars, on the racetrack on Saturday, 10:30 a.m. They will get the opportunity one last time to get ready for the Great American Race. At 1:30, we're going to see the ARCA Series, the Hard Rock Bet 200.
Look forward to that. They've got 50 cars entered for that race. They'll be qualifying tomorrow. But yeah, the ARCA Menard Series, strong field, and there's a familiar name that was pacing practice today. At the end of practice for the ARCA Menard Series, Marco Andretti was the fastest here at Daytona.
All right, after that, we are going to move into the United Rentals 300, the NASCAR Xfinity Series, racing here at Daytona, 4:30 in the afternoon. So, again, the Cup cars start us out at 10:30, ARCA at 1:30, Xfinity at 4:30. That all leads up to the 66th running of the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. And our broadcast time, NASCAR Live, race day, beginning at 1:30 in the afternoon.
As we sit, continuing under the red flag, cleanup just about finished over there in the short chute, headed to turn number 1. Michael McDowell is being scored the race leader right now, and Steve Post is hanging out in the pit box.
Yeah, Travis Peterson is the crew chief on us. Travis, I know so much uncertainty on what you do with a fast race car in the front row. How has this race gone for you guys? How has the race car been?
It's been pretty good. Michael is reasonably happy with it. You know, everybody got into fuel managing situations there, and we got shuffled for a bit, but we were able to get back up top and pull a little bit. He feels good about it. I feel good about now being in control with a short ending here with at least one Ford lined up behind us. So we'll see what he can do here. Obviously, we don't want to end up like everybody else, though. So I'll be telling him to bail real quick if it gets crazy again.
I am sure about that. What is it like for this race team to come down here and have such a fast race car, and just the men and women back in the shop and everyone that puts these cars together? What is that like as a crew chief to see this operation?
I mean, it's really exciting. You know, we haven't qualified very well historically at speedways, and we put a lot of emphasis on that. Everybody went to work. We put a lot of time into it in the offseason to build good cars, and you know, our new dark horse is pretty exciting. The Love's car has been really fast, so great testament to everybody at Front Row Motorsports in this car, and hopefully we keep it up there and keep it clean.
Here we go. We'll see what happens. That's Travis Peterson, crew chief from Michael McDowell.
All right, Posty, as some of the cars have come on to pit road, Jason Toy, including B.J. McLeod.
Yeah, check with George England, the crew chief on here. Said the wheel is straight on this race car. He had some door damage on the right side. The right front is flat. They brought him in. They're going to shut the car off for a minute, put the jack up underneath, get a little bit of help, and try to get that, bring a second jack over to try to help get it up off the racetrack. A little bit of grass on the front grill, but BJ still feels that this car's in really good shape. You see the change of tire, little tug on that right front fender too. They got a great crew down here from Hendrick Motorsports that are helping them out here tonight on this Live Fast crew, but BJ McLeod looking to continue on.
Let's check in at the Advent Health Care Center with Kim Kuhn.
Ryan Blaney has been released. A hard hit. Are you okay? And what happened?
Yeah, I'm okay. Terrible spots. That's usually how these wrecks happen. And 3 times in a row here, I've been right reared by someone else's awful push. So I'm getting pretty fucking sick of it. So,
damn.
You just gotta be smart. I don't know what you're doing. It's a dual race. Why are you shoving in the tri-oval? I don't get it. So just a shame we have to be.
Did y'all just hear that?
Someone else's issue. So, I don't know.
Very frustrated, Ryan Blaney. We apologize.
Did y'all just hear that shit? Did y'all just hear that shit? Ryan Blaney's fucking pissed. He is fucking pissed. Holy shit.
Your race car, Alex Hayden, at all cost. His point, this is a dual race. We're all locked in. We're just racing.
Dude, that's damn.
You know, grab a pit spot, and we wad him up. We'll talk to you more about that.
You would think Kyle Busch would be like that. You know, like he would be that pissed. But damn. Damn. Blaney? Holy shit. That's new.
And in that incident.
I don't know. Hindsight, I probably should have. Hindsight, we should have.
I'm glad I got that on stream, dude. I may have to clip that.
Really in position to win after we got shuffled there on that green flag stop. So more than anything, just frustrated at myself for not realizing the situation that we were in. But yeah, I had a really fast Monster Energy car there tonight. Led some laps. That was fun. Hopefully we can get it fixed for Sunday. I think it took pretty substantial damage to the rear, so just frustrated on my behalf for not understanding the whole bigger picture better. But excited and grateful for the opportunity.
If you can't get it fixed,
Bro, they need to fix the fucking radio.
We're a chartered race car, so we'll be good, but just unfortunate because it was extremely fast.
that's Riley Herbst.
Yeah, tough deal for Riley Herbst there. They're going to be in the Daytona 500, but they want to fix this primary race car at all costs. They have a couple of days to try to do just that as we work under the caution flag. 11 laps to go in this race. A quick look at the top 10. It's Michael McDowell, Denny Hamlin, Austin Cindric is being scored 3rd. Christopher Bell is 4th. John Hunter Nemechek is 5th. Brad Keselowski is 6th. 7th is A.J. Allmendinger. 8th, Kaz Grala, Zane Smith, and David Reagan make up the top 10.
Let's go back to Kim.
Kyle Busch, another car out of the race.
Oh, here we
after
go,
that
Kyle.
incident. I know you weren't happy with the way people were racing. What was your point of view on what happened and what started that incident?
I mean, I was just frustrated with the race in general, just how this package is. You know, we're just sitting there saving fuel, riding along the bottom, and we're falling back, fading, and there's just nowhere to go. Like, I tried a couple times to make it 3 wide, and they just plug the middle, and you can't get anywhere, you know. But the net result of the end of our day was, you know, getting a little bit of a bump from the 6 down the straightaway there into the trial oval, and I was checking up, rolling out of the gas because I saw the 24 lost momentum. And when I got close to him, I got all the way out of the gas and got bumped from behind and got hit into the 24 and spun him in the trial oval. You can't push in the trial oval, so just an accordion type deal. And part of what all this stuff is, just frustrating when you've got a fast zone Camaro to have a good race car on Sunday 2 years in a row. Last year with our car too, and we're now going to a backup again.
A lot of disappointed drivers down here.
We could attest.
So basically, everyone is blaming Brad Keselowski. Gotcha. Now looking back at that replay, though, yeah, it kind of is his fault. It's Brad's fault. I'm sorry.
See exactly when he gets out of the gas, and the reason is there is flame out of the tailpipe or out of the side pipe, the exhaust. And obviously, Rusty, you could see some also out of Brad's car. Kyle was the first one to get out of the gas. He tried to do everything he could to avoid getting into the back of William Byron.
Well, as being a racer in the past, I'll tell you, I can totally understand what he's saying. I mean, he's out of the throttle. You got a car right behind you, which was the 6 car, Brad Keselowski. And it was an accordion effect, just like he said, because all these guys are out of the throttle or getting hit. They're getting banged around, and they just couldn't do nothing about it. That was really, guys, a racing accident. I don't know if I really agree with, everybody's mad at everybody, but this is a big race. And they all want to get those 10 points. They want to get to the front of that field. I understand what happened, but it does suck.
It really does. Now, there are 3 cars still trying to race their way into the Daytona 500. David Reagan is back in 14th. Kaz Grala is the highest in 7th. And between them in 11th, Jason Toy is B.J. McLeod.
Yeah, George Ingram's the crew chief down here for BJ, and he gets things going in. All right, George, let's talk about it. You guys come in with a black race car, no sponsor. You have to race your way in. You got messed up in this. How's the car, and what's the mindset right now for BJ?
Well, we're just going to go for it. I mean, it's all or nothing for us right now, so we're just going to go as hard as we can go. We don't see any damage that could be detrimental, but there's a little bit of body damage, so you know how that goes here.
All right, there you go. He's got a big old smile on his face. The crew is very calm, cool, collective, and so is the driver. And David Pepper, his spotter, he has also been cracking jokes during the whole time. So they're just going to go out and try to race their way in to the Daytona 500, that little race we got coming up later this week.
I would imagine they are trying to keep BJ just focused and take a little bit of the pressure off. But I can assure you of this. When they make one more trip around and they come back off 4 and the green comes out, it will be all about going to the front. Let's hear from Kim Kuhn.
Yeah, that incident was big enough to take multiple drivers out, including Noah Gragson. What can you tell us from your perspective behind the wheel?
It was going good. We just made our green flag pit stops, and then shortly after, a handful of laps, half dozen laps maybe, after we all blended back off pit road, top lane started going, and then they started stacking. I was probably 5th or 6th in line on the top row, and they started wrecking and came across the track. I saw the 24, and I rode in the ambulance with Kyle Busch and Blaney and Riley Herbst. So I don't know exactly where they were. I haven't seen it yet, but had some good experience. Ran up front before we pitted. Worked really well with the other Dark Horse Ford Mustang drivers, Riley Herbst and I. We were tandeming up there in the front 2 rows, so it gave us a little experience in our Ranger boats. Black Rifle Coffee, Winchester, True Timber, Dark Horse Mustang tonight. It's unfortunate that we got torn up, but the guys at Stewart Haas Racing, they've been working really, really hard, and I think our backup car, it sucks going back there. There's a lot of hard work. I don't like tearing shit up, but just grateful to be back here, and we'll give them hell on Sunday.
Noah Gragson done for the night.
Yeah, tough break for Noah Gragson, but he was right. They did run well earlier in the race. The field just got the 1-to-go signal. That means they're coming to the Geico restart zone, presented by Geico. Is your insurance playbook confusing? Make it easy. Switch to Geico and get all your insurance coverage from one place. Go to geico.com today to get started.
Got 3 Daytona 500 winners restarting up in the first 2 rows. Denny Hamlin, Michael McDowell, side by side. Christopher Bell, Austin Cindric, side by side. Then you get back to row number 3, John Hunter Nemechek working down to the inside of Brad Keselowski. Brad up to position number 6. Then you get back to the big story. Kaz Grala ready to go from 7th. He is trying to beat B.J. McLeod and David Reagan, and everybody electing to go to the outside lane. That is the story with only 4 cars lined up on the inside. We're down to...
Finally, after a crap fest wreck, let's go. Green flag back in the air with 8 laps to go.
Bottom are 3 Toyotas and a Chevrolet. It's Denny Hamlin. Christopher Bell is back there. John Hunter Nemechek, Zane Smith make up the inside lane.
Outside lane gets a big jump, though, at the drop of the green flag. Maybe too good, because here comes Denny Hamlin. He's got a trunk full of drafting help. He's going to surge to the bottom. Denny Hamlin to the lead as they make it to the back straightaway.
Denny Hamlin takes the lead. He'll pull away.
Bro, as soon as I say a word, people fucking leave. Dude, fucking assholes, I swear.
To the bottom. McDowell to the lead, and Cindric will take second.
Cindric just tattooing the back bumper of McDowell as he propels himself, McDowell, and Brad Keselowski, 1, 2, 3 in the top lane. They're out front by themselves off to the left.
7 laps to go here in duel number 2. McDowell back to the lead. He's got Austin Cindric right behind him. Inside lane, Denny Hamlin, but he is fading. He's got his teammate Christopher Bell right behind.
He needs a little more help on that back bumper because he's faded back now into a battle for the number 4 position. Now he's got some motivation. Christopher Bell gives him a shove. Denny all the way up the racetrack. Nearly gets into Cindric in turn 2.
Side drafting off 2. Here's Hamlin back to the bottom. He leads the inside lane. Michael McDowell will lead the lane top side. McDowell and Cindric with the advantage. Behind them, they are side by side for 3rd.
And Hamlin inside, Brad Keselowski in the outside lane. Behind him, Christopher Bell and Kaz Gralla up into the mix, but here comes Hamlin. Inside lane surging. He's back to the race lead.
6 laps to go this time by. Who will get in via the speed? Who will get in by racing their way in? Right now, Kaz Gralla is in the catbird seat. Kaz Gralla runs in position number 6. David Reagan is currently 10th, and B.J. McLeod is 16th.
Front of the pack, Denny Hamlin, always so good at Daytona. Try to work his magic again. He's to the inside of McDowell. Denny back to the lead in 2.
Denny Hamlin will grab the lead, but Michael McDowell's going to take it right back. He's got to run. He's going to inch out in front. Denny Hamlin will be denied by McDowell off the end of the back straightaway.
Another great push to McDowell from Austin Cindric in the outside lane, but the bottom moves forward again. Shorter way around the banking at 3 and 4. Hamlin edges out in front just momentarily.
Well, how about this battle at the front of the field? You got a Ford on the outside, Michael McDowell behind the wheel. On the inside, a Toyota, and you've got a 3-time Daytona 500 winner behind the wheel, and Denny Hamlin.
Hamlin spinning everything he can spin right now to try and break himself free on that inside lane. He's getting plenty of drafting help from behind, but those Fords are stout stairs. Hamlin, again, by a nose to the back straightaway.
Cindric backs up from McDowell by about a car length or 2, and now here it comes. Austin Cindric now on the back bumper of McDowell, trying to shove him forward.
Oh my gosh.
Shove Hamlin harder to the lead.
3 Toyotas on the inside lane. Hamlin to the point.
Nemechek with the hell of a push there, damn.
McDowell behind them. John Hunter Nemechek inside Austin Cindric.
And they go side by side. The cars twitch just a bit as they transition from the 31 degrees of banking down to the flat.
Holy shit, Hamlin.
To put the block on Michael McDowell. McDowell will bail out of this. He is guaranteed
4 laps to go.
and he wants no part of this.
Michael McDowell has seen enough. He's going to take care of that race car and roll it all the way to the back of the pack. Now, the 2 Toyota teammates will go at it. Bell down low on Denny Hamlin.
Hamlin now in the outside lane. Christopher Bell down low. Drafting.
Bro, why the fuck are they showing a replay? God damn it, Fox.
Hamlin with the lead. That draft comes from Austin Cindric outside.
That Penske Ford of Cindric has been a great pusher. Second.
What the hell, Fox? What are you doing? Show the fuck. What are you doing? What are you? Show the fucking. Show the fuck. Show the goddamn.
The race lead. 3 to go. Duel number 2. He's got the lead, but he's got Fords right behind.
Show the fucking. Jeez.
And so is Brad Keselowski.
This one is far from
God damn it.
in favor of Denny Hamlin or anybody else. For the moment, he's going to
Fucking Fox.
right across the front bumper of Austin Cindric. Here comes Christopher Bell to the bottom on Cindric. That's the battle for second.
John Hunter Nemechek is second in line on the bottom. He's right behind.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. What's gonna happen?
Continues to inch forward. Now we got 3 wide racing.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Cindric in the outside lane. These cars racing for fourth. They're 3 wide, about 4 rows deep in the back of the field, but single file 1 through 4 at the front.
Off turn 4, that move that Dylan described 3 wide messed up the good run for Kaz Grala. He's being shuffled to the back of the field right now. As
2 laps to go.
Wide. Grala is still in front of David Reagan, still in front of BJ McLeod.
That's going to be the battle for the spot in the Daytona 500 right now. They are 3 wide, a bit further back in the pack. Here's Bubba Wallace around the outside of BJ McLeod. BJ slides up or tries to across the nose.
The front 6 are single file and pulling away, racing from 7th on back. That battle being led by Cindric. Keselowski's there, Justin Haley and others.
And you got AJ Allmendinger, Bubba Wallace as well. The transfer spot battle hot and heavy. BJ McLeod inside of Kaz Grala at the back of the field.
All right, here he goes where the final lap reaction comes into play. Here we go. Coming to the line. 1 lap to go here for duel number 2. Hamlin still in the lead. Bell second. Nemechek third. Zane Smith in fourth. He's getting passed. Holy shit, I don't care. You know what? It doesn't matter at this point. The outside lane has become powerful all of a sudden. What will Bell do? He makes a move. Hamlin, he goes low. He tried to block, but Bell with the juke. He goes high. Oh my goodness, the outside lane. Cindric with a huge push there. Oh, Cindric. Oh, Cindric. He tried to make a move there on the 21, but it didn't work quite well. Coming out of 4. Can the Oklahoma boy hold him off? He goes high. He goes low. He goes high again. Christopher Bell's going to win duel number 2. Hey, guys. I got a helmet with the signature on it. I knew it would work. The kid from Oklahoma does it. Hell yeah. Home state boy.
He will get in. So David Reagan and Kaz Grala will move on and race in the Daytona 500. Kim Kuhn, the highs and lows happen right here at Daytona.
Absolutely, Jeff. This team giving each other high fives. Seth Barber's the one calling the shots. His team, his car, his driver will make a start on Sunday in the Daytona 500. Seth, describe those last few laps. How'd you guys do it?
We made it a little more exciting than we needed to the last couple of laps. We were in a really good spot with 3 to go, and unfortunately got shuffled out to the outside, but got it done when it mattered there.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Emotional down here at the box. These guys will race in the Great American Race on Sunday.
Hell yeah, Bell. Hell yeah. Let's go.
As he pulled on the speedway, the gear shift lever broke off in his hand, so they didn't get a qualifying lap. He didn't need it. He races his way into the Daytona 500, Kaz Grala and that team. However, Christopher Bell is celebrating the win tonight. From fueling your favorite NASCAR teams to filling up at the pump, Sunoco is trusted to help vehicles perform at their peak. Sunoco, performance is what we do.
A toast to our new college grad who fills us with so much joy, almost as much as when we're in our RV. Oh, the world is your oyster, kiddo, and ours too. Now that we're covered with Progressive, Dad and I can hop in our RV anytime we want. Might even splurge on a retractable awning. Oh, look out. Sorry, what was I talking about?
Protect your loved one with an RV policy from Progressive. Take as little as 4 minutes to see what you could save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Jeff Gordon wins the Daytona 500.
Jeff Gordon's rise to one of NASCAR's all-time greatest drivers was one like no other. Relive Jeff Gordon's journey to the NASCAR Hall of Fame with the exclusive MRN podcast, Jeff Gordon, A Colorful Career. 93 Cup Series wins, 4 Cup Series championships, and 3 Daytona 500 wins. A career rivaled by few others. Check out MRN's Jeff Gordon, A Colorful Career on podcast platforms and MRN.com. NASCAR Live Race Day continues on the Motor Racing Network.
Blue Green Vacation duel number 2 is in the books. Christopher Bell wins it. And Jason, as you watch BJ McLeod there by himself inside the race car, heartbreak for that driver.
Yeah, he's sitting here trying to get his composure a little bit here. And this is a special race, obviously, for the Florida native here. We wanted to come back in the home state, bring a race car with no sponsor on it. You come back to the home state here, BJ, and You came up just inches short of running for the 500. You had a very fast race car early on, and that incident happened. So, how hard was that car?
All right, well, guys, I think that's probably going to do it here. Guys, thank y'all so much for everyone that showed up. For any of y'all that are new here, if you actually did subscribe and did stay around, thank you guys so much. Seriously, I appreciate it. I will be streaming the truck race tomorrow, Xfinity Saturday, and the Daytona 500 on Sunday. So, guys, trust me, if you think y'all are going to miss any of this, shit, just get ready. Y'all ain't missing anything. I'll be back tomorrow night, hopefully. And yeah, just again, guys, thank y'all so much. Keep up the support. See you guys. And stay tuned for the videos. And yeah, thank you guys. Love y'all. Have a good night. Stay safe. Bye bye.